Fond du Lac School District has embarked on a new project here at Fondy High. C.D. Smith is building a turf field and stadium that will be available for use by the start of next school year. On April 14th, the high school hosted a ceremony to honor the breaking of ground, and present at this ceremony were members of our school district board, donors, and our high school band. This $5.3 million project has stirred up quite a few questions, but our athletic director, Eric Gunderson, shares how many benefits the stadium will have.
The stadium project should be completed by August 1st. That is the projected date right now. Everything is looking good for it to be done by August 1st. If it would not be completed, we are still maintaining Fruth Field for games for next fall, and then soccer would probably have to use the soccer complex or Marion University for games. But as of right now, we don't anticipate any delays or anything like that. So we're shooting for August 1st to be ready for our first football game is August 18th, and that would be the official opening of the stadium.
We've had the Fruit Field for a long time, and this will be a great experience for us for all sports, not even just football, just gives everyone a great spot to play on turf.
I'm most excited about having the field at the high school, not having to drive over to Fruth after school, and obviously having turf will be cool. So
our plans for Fruth Field is St. Mary Springs will use it next year for football. I think they have 4 or 5 home games there next fall. It will not be tore down. It will probably become the Fondy Junior Football League's area where they'll play on all their Saturday home games. So the concession stands, and everything will still be used down there, and it'll still be maintained as a facility for the community to use as well. Well, as if anybody's seen the construction, obviously you won't be able to see the softball fields as much where all the piles of dirt are right now. That's where the concession stand will be. From the parking lot, it'll look a little bit different because the concession stand and the entrance to the field will be there. There'll be a new path that goes to the softball fields. The only thing that'll change with the parking lot where you can drive through where the sidewalk goes through out there, you won't be able to drive through there anymore. And the only other really changes will be behind the bleachers where the stands will be on the west side of the field. Some of the field events will be rearranged back there. The field will be used for all our athletics, football, soccer, track and field. The marching band will do pretty much all of their practices on there at night. And during the school day, it'll be available for all of our Phi Ed classes to use the track, the field. There is a plaza area that will have tables where I don't know if classes will utilize it for that as well for some outdoor classes. But I foresee it being able to be used too throughout into maybe January. If you've seen some of the turf fields around here, they do get plowed off, and we can probably do some things outside as long as the snow isn't too deep.
The financial breakdown of the turf field project is as follows: $500,000 from National Exchange Bank and Trust, $335,000 from other donors in town, and $5.3 million was from the District General Operating Fund. Mr. Gerlach, who is in charge of finances on the school board, said, "There was not a specific plan by the district to set aside reserves to build the field project. The district fund balance was at a high enough point that the board determined they could make the commitment to building the field."
If you notice the names that are up here on donations, this is for Fond du Lac, by Fond du Lac.
I'm excited to see what we can really use it for. It might be a little trouble for me to make sure all the scheduling works out, but I'm excited to see what we get to utilize it for and how often our students get to utilize it.